Want more Rolling with Tay podcasts? Well, follow on Instagram and Twitter at Rolling with Tay. Visit the blog rollingwithtay.wordpress.com for more content and be sure to sign up for the monthly newsletter. And lastly, subscribe to the YouTube channel Rolling with Tay. This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is a Tay Short episode 11. I know you're probably saying, Tasia, where are the episodes? They are coming. I'm not gonna lie. I have been procrastinating. It's like once you stop, man, getting back to it. At least for me, very transparent, especially with like traveling, working, and then just trying to be out active. My podcast is kind of taking a back seat, especially since I'm going to be using a new system to record my podcast. I'll be using Riverside.fm, and I have to learn how to use it, which it shouldn't be such a hard learning curve, but it's okay. Now I'm using video. If I'm using the video, how's my lighting? Sending invites to guests, getting them set up. So the interviews are coming. They are coming. But in the meantime, I will be doing the Tay Shorts and something I'm calling Really Rolling with Tay, where I am out and about rolling, either on my bike, on my skates, hiking, even though it's not rolling, but you know what I'm saying. You're rolling with me. And I am either talking to someone, interviewing someone, or just, you're actually rolling with me and I'm talking to the camera about something, so I think that'd be kind of interesting as well. But the interviews are coming. But with this short, I just wanted to talk about my goals for 2024, which you probably say, Tasia, already? Yes. I'm not waiting till December 31st or January 1st to talk about the goals I want to accomplish in 2024. So I'm starting early, and I'm going to be more intentional about the goals and things that I want to accomplish in 2024. On the top of the list is visit at least 4 national parks. It was actually 5, but it's all, it all depends if I go out to Cali or not. And this is very doable. At least the 4 of them are, because one's in Maine, one's in Virginia, one's in West Virginia, and one's in Ohio. So I know I'm going. Like I said last year, that I was like, yeah, I'm going to go visit more national parks. And I did. I went to, I think, 3, 4 maybe? A couple out in California. So I did go to some national parks, but I want to visit more. And like I said, and I'm going to be intentional, and I know which ones I want to go to, right? And I can drive to these places. The second goal on the list is to participate in 2 skate marathons, right? So the 2 skate marathons I want to participate in are the New York City Inline Skate Marathon and the Florida Inline Skate Marathon. I've done the New York City Inline Skate Marathon, but I've only done the half. I haven't done a full. And that takes place in Brooklyn. So I want to do the full one, and then I want to participate in the Florida Inline Skate Marathon. And in addition to participating in those marathons, I want to complete them in 2 hours, right? My last 2 marathons, The most recent one, the Berlin Inline Skate Marathon, I did it in 2 hours and I think 36 minutes. And the one before that, the North Shore Inline Skate Marathon, I did in 2 hours and 25 minutes. So I want to do those in 2 hours. Those two marathons in 2 hours. It'd be great if I could do it in under 2 hours, but I'm aiming for 2 hours, and we will see what happens. So that's on the list. Next is, drum roll please. If you heard my little drum roll there, I want to do a triathlon, and many of you know I'm taking swimming lessons. So I'm not fully a confident swimmer as of yet, but I'm taking some more lessons, signed up for a gym. I'm really, going to give it my all on learning how to swim. So I am still doing that. And with that, I want to do a triathlon. I've had guests on the show who have done it and encouraged me to do it, and I will definitely be reaching out to them. The one I'm thinking about doing, and my friend Wendy suggested, and she's also a guest, and I believe Tasia, who was a guest on the show, did this. Probably all the guests that are women did this triathlon. It's the Women's Philadelphia Triathlon. So I think will probably be a great beginner triathlon for me to do. Again, I'm gonna reach out to my friends and ask them, but I want to do that. And so with learning how to swim, continuing to learn how to swim, I have to run. I don't run. I know people say, well, how you do all this other stuff? Yes, but that's not running. So I have to, start training for that. So I got the biking part down. I could do that, but the other two things I'm going to have to, practice. The next thing I want to do is go snorkeling. The next thing I want to do is go snorkeling because I've never seen, since I'm just learning how to swim, I really haven't been in the water like that. I think I spoke about this on the previous Taste Short. I know it's a whole new world under there. I can imagine. And since I didn't swim, I'd sit on the sand and y'all go ahead. I would not participate in any water sports really because I didn't know how to swim. So that kept me at bay. But I really do want to go snorkeling. And then next, scuba diving. Once I learn how to swim, ain't no stopping me. Then on the list is take a bike touring trip. Now, I had planned, well, not really planned. I just said I was going to do it and didn't put any action behind those words. I was like, yeah, I want to go on a bike touring trip. And I even went to go see the Bicycle Nomad speak while I was in Los Angeles. And he was talking about bike touring, bike packing, and very encouraging and telling us, go ahead and do it, right? And I was like, yes, I'm going to. I'm doing it. Fast forward to today's date, which is October 24th. I have not done it. And that was back in March. So I didn't have the time. I didn't make the time. And then I didn't feel confident enough to actually do it on my own, because that was the plan. But I will be intentional about it and either go with a group of people, and maybe I'll go by myself. I don't know, but right now I don't know, but I will plan it and I will go. So ever since I got my bike, my folding bike, 2017, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go on a bike trip. And I haven't as of yet. So 2024, I'm going someplace on my bike, and staying overnight. And then lastly, I'll probably think of something else to add. But lastly, most of you probably don't know this, but I am a genealogist. I research my family's history, and it's an ongoing project of mine. And my family is from Alabama. So, and they're from different counties. So what I want to do, and maybe this could be my bike packing or bike touring trip, I don't know. But I want to ride in the counties that my ancestors lived in. And I think it'd be really cool to do it on a bike, because I'm always in a car, but on a bike is different. Those who ride bikes know. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool. And that's another thing that's been on my list. Like, yeah, I want to go to Alabama and bike. I want to go down there and take my bike and just ride to the different counties or the different areas that my ancestors lived in. And yeah, maybe even do some research. So I think it'd be really cool. Like, I'm on my bike and I'm going to the courthouse to do some research, and then I'm riding to the different places. And yeah, so those are the things that's on my list for 2024. Definitely think I can accomplish them. The one I'm not gonna lie, the one I'm a little worried about is the triathlon, but I have faith in myself and I could do it. So, what are your goals for 2024? Have you started thinking about them? Have you started preparing? Are you saying, Tasia, I don't even want to think about 2024 yet. We're still in 2023. You are right. And I'm trying to prepare now. So just trying to get my fitness up. Starting to jog walk, right? I'm starting to jump rope, and like I said, I joined the gym, so now I can practice my swimming, and just mapping out different areas and locations where I can stay when I go to these national parks. Thinking about investing in some different skates that will help my performance during the marathons. So that's what I'm doing now. And through social media and then doing this podcast, I have met some really amazing people that I can reach out to, because most of them have done these things. So, yeah, I could get some insider knowledge on, oh yeah, Tasia, I think you should look at this, or think about purchasing this, and so I'll be hitting y'all up. If you were a guest on this show, oh, I'm hitting you up. Yeah, I am, like I said, I'm preparing now, and next year when this time rolls around, I'm ready. I won't feel overwhelmed with, oh, I gotta prepare, I gotta do this. No, I've been preparing since October. Funny story, my birthday is in May, and I usually go away every other year. And this year is a big birthday for me. And many of you probably don't know how old I am, and I guess I look and maybe sound young. Yeah, but I will be the big 40, right? Big 40, 40. That's crazy. That's crazy within itself. But anyway, so I'm planning where I want to go for my birthday. And I told 2 people that I was like, yeah, I'm planning, my birthday. And they were like, yo, you have like, why are you planning so early? It's because I don't want to feel overwhelmed. 1, 2, I'm inviting people, right? If you want to come, you can come with me on my trip. So I want to be able to give people enough time to say, okay, yeah, I put some money down, save or what have you. So I'm using planning, like, I'll say all that to say, let me start now, even though I know it's few months away. Let me start now so I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to, let me start now. Let me walk up these stairs. Let me build my endurance. Let me do all this now instead of doing it like a month or 2 or 2 months before. I'm going to be hurting. Training for a triathlon, I'm going to be hurting. Skating marathon, I'm going to be hurt. No. So that's my plan for 2024. I'm starting now. Well, I kind of already started like in late September, but starting now into the new year. So I'll be ready. And again, let me know what your goals are, if you thought about your goals. Yeah, because I want to know. Because I definitely will add some more stuff onto my list. Listen, I need stuff to look forward to. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm looking forward to, this triathlon in July. Okay, what about June? Okay, May's my birthday. What about June? What about August? What about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pack my calendar up for 2024 and make it a good one, and I want you to make yours a good one as well. And I look forward to hearing what you have planned and seeing what you guys accomplish in 2024. This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and thanks for listening.